The Alfa Romeo Tonale, with the Italian accent. Tonale, yes. Yes. The Italian car makers are set to change SUV's face in the upcoming year with the groundbreaking forthcoming release, the Alfa Romeo Tonale. Please stick with us as we give you a full review. Please, just like Juliet stood with Romeo in the Shakespeare play, be our guest, shall we? The Italian automakers unveiled the Alfa Romeo at the Geneva Motor Show in March 2019. Thanks to the blend of elegance and brand firsts at the Motor Show, the Alfa Romeo Tonale concept manages to stand out at a surprise to all. The new compact SUV is a smaller sibling to the Alfa Romeo Stelvio and features a plug-in hybrid powertrain and a whole new dashboard technology range. I know you might be thinking about the origin of the name Tonale, which, by the way, actually sounds like the toenail. Yeah. So let me break it to you. The name Tonale is inspired by the name of the mountain pass in the Alps called the Tonale in northern Italy. The mountain pass is also a popular route in the area to ski resorts, further emphasizing the driver's lifestyle aspirations. Now wait a minute. If I wanted to take the mountain pass, would I need a password? Oh! In the automobile industry, the race is on for electrification. And Alfa Romeo is finally hopping on the battery train. The Tonale has the distinction of becoming the first plug-in hybrid of the brand, combining an electric drivetrain with a gasoline internal combustion engine. Wow, that is an amazing step, right? Well, this actually makes us wonder, what else does Alfa Romeo really have up its sleeves? We sure bet you can't wait to find out. Not to worry, we have a little gist for you, so keep watching. Alfa Romeo expanded into SUVs production following the introduction of the Stelvio in 2017, offering its sedans and coupes performance, albeit in a more family-friendly shape. The Tonale slots are the first CUV, or compact utility vehicle, of the automaker under the Stelvio and scale, and it is indeed a beautiful thing. The Stelvio uses a modified version of the Giorgio platform and is available in both rear and all-wheel drive configurations. The Stelvio's high-performance trim, the Quadrifoglio, was announced at the Los Angeles Auto Show on the 16th of November in 2016. It comes with a turbocharged 2-liter inline-4 and a 2.2-liter diesel inline-4. The car's engine lineup is close to that of the Giulia's. Should we expect the same for Tonale or something more? I'll go for the latter. And I don't know if you're the only one who cringes when someone picks up your private diary. Well, if you do, I have some bigger secret to share with you. Trackers are everywhere. Yes, you heard that right. Your online activities are monitored. No, come on, that can't be true. But hey, there's nothing to worry about. ExpressVPN is here to keep your privacy online. With a secure network, you are safe on the web. Have you gotten queries like, you can't access this website because you're not in this country region? And how did that make you feel? Well, I'm happy to tell you that it will no longer be a problem. ExpressVPN gives you access to over 90 countries, and you can have the complete internet experience you have always desired. Are you ready to plug into this world of full security and unlimited resources? Then click on the link in the description below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Liked it yet? All right, let's continue. Am I the only one that randomly remembers Romeo and Juliet each time I mention the name of this car? I think Juliet must be jealous right now. Is she? As a matter of fact, Alfa Romeo calls Tonale a concept car, and it is also obvious that there's a production version in mind. This version is likely to maintain the lightweight SUV's general look, although some of the more show-friendly details such as the slim side mirrors and pop-out door handles are possibly missing. No way. The concept car's design was previewed in design form in July of 2019, and the Tonale is not expected to change shape much on its path to showrooms. Just leaked pictures indicate that only mirror modifications have been made, including more traditional front and rear bumpers, wider headlights, and thicker taillights. Oh, oops, someone just hit my Tonale. No, not the car, I meant my foot, like my actual toenail. Oh, that hurts. Someone get me a nurse. Oh, okay. Ignore that. Alfa Romeo Tonale exterior design model would be positioned under the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, being more compact, but this isn't just a mini-me of the larger SUV. There are 3+3 LED headlights on the front of the vehicle. Turn up the lights, yeah! The rear window is balanced by a suspended wing on the backside. That build actually helps to bridge the rear glass in Alfa Romeo's transparent roof. Now, one time I tried using Google to search for the best way to light a firework. And it came back with a million matches. Oh, let's continue. The Alfa Romeo Tonale presents compact dimensions with an original style and some stylistic elements that have entered the history of the Vision. For example, an element that recalls the Alfa Romeo's DNA tradition is the tele-dial wheel, maintaining the 21 inches design of the phone dial that has been used by the automaker since the 1960s. And guess what? They still look great. Without hesitation, the interior too will be nothing short of a surprise to behold. I hope the surprise is more than Santa's. Oh. As far as space is concerned, Tonale is designed for 4 adults. The interior design of the Alfa Romeo Tonale is influenced by the FCA Group brand's racing history, with interiors designed for the driver with harmonious lines made of high-quality materials such as Alcantara leather paired with real aluminum and backlit translucent panels. Did I hear panel? Who's having a debate? Can somebody call the panelists? There are fairly small infotainment screens in the current range of Alfa Romeo vehicles, controlled by a circular control wheel. However, the Tonale kicks things up to a far more technical degree. For a driver, there is a 12.3-inch digital cluster on the dashboard, replacing analog gauges with a more compact, customizable monitor. Wow, what an amazing view. To make it even better, there's now a 10.25-inch screen in the center console. This new infotainment system makes it possible to keep an eye on the infotainment without diverting attention from the road. Now, how good is that? The system has a fluid multitasking interface that enables that. Interesting. The Tonale will be available as a hybrid plug-in and proposes to use the same technology as the plug-in hybrid Jeep Renegade that was also revealed in Geneva. That means that the 2020 Alfa Romeo Tonale will use a 1.3-liter front petrol engine driven by a rear-wheel electric motor. In the Jeep, in less than 7 seconds, the combination provides up to 239 horsepower and 0 to 62 miles an hour. And that amount could be increased to accommodate the more sporting Tonale. An all-electric range of at least 31 miles is likely. The Alfa Romeo Tonale should be able to balance that and exceed it as well. Yippee! Superpower! Ka-chow! The dynamic model evolves into a dual power on the Tonale and guarantees full performance from the two vehicles that give the driver a precise calibration of the accelerator and a more direct steering response, and that is all thanks to Alfa-style pleasure. My oh my. Another mind-blowing feature is the built-in driving modes. The Tonale is equipped with 3 Alfa Romeo driving selector modes. The advanced mode enables using electric power for as long as possible. The dual power mode makes the most of both sources for optimum performance, and the natural mode keeps fuel economy in mind. On the touchscreen, the eMotion button further customizes throttle settings, braking response, and steering feel. Well, even with all these, the Tonale will need an ace up its sleeve to stand out with key rivals, including the BMW X1, Audi Q3, and class-leading Range Rover Evoque. And that comes in the form of a plug-in hybrid system designed to boost performance as well as efficiency. So, my friend John just told me a funny joke. He said to me, "Why didn't the orange win the race?" Oh, I know, it ran out of juice. Oh, all right, let's continue. The Tonale is coming with an in-vehicle app that promises to connect drivers to the car and the brand with lifestyle features. How cool is that? And that includes news and updates, along with invitations to various events, and even a way to win tickets to events sponsored by VIP Alfa Romeo. It is also coming with an in-vehicle garage and market. At this market, the automaker says owners will be able to purchase the latest upgrades and equipment for interior and exterior performance. Oh, I'm excited. The Tonale is the entry of the Alfa Romeo into the subcompact luxury crossover market, entering a more and more crowded vehicle business. Sometime in 2020, it was scheduled to go into production, and while all we've seen so far is a model, it is expected that the final version will be identical to the prototype. In both price and scale, the Tonale can slot in beneath the Stelvio crossover. However, as it stands, we might have our eyes out for 2021. Well, here we are, so fingers crossed. It is uncertain when it would arrive at dealerships. Alfa Romeo is tight-lipped, but the general opinion in Geneva is that Tonale's production may be just a few years away. Alfa can arguably not afford to wait too long to send the Stelvio a sibling, considering how famous the SUV segment is right now. The Vision brand has not published full technical information on the Alfa Romeo Tonale powertrain, but only some data in is the existence of the rear electric motor capable of opening up new technological solutions dedicated to driving dynamics and aimed at optimizing the appeal of sport driving pleasure. Now wait a minute, if you rearrange the letters in Tonale and read it backwards, you would have Elenot, and that means nothing. Just wanted to pull your legs. There's no specific release date for the Alfa Romeo Tonale production, so stay tuned for updates. However, prying eyes are set for 2021. In September 2021, the latest Alfa Romeo Tonale compact SUV is scheduled to be unveiled, with sales starting before the end of 2021. When it arrives, it joins Giulia and Stelvio in the lineup of the Italian brand and is anticipated in the coming years by a Volkswagen T-Cross rivaling Alfa Romeo and a Porsche Macan rivaling Maserati. As for pricing, the 2020 Tonale will be the entry-level crossover of the brand despite its advanced powertrain, positioning it far below the Stelvio, ranging from $41,590 to $71,590. It seems fitting to have a starting price in the $35,000 to $40,000 range. When it goes on sale, the Alfa Romeo Tonale will join the very closely fought small SUV end of an incredibly competitive SUV market. In comparison to cars like the BMW X2, Volkswagen T-Roc, and Audi Q3, the newcomer size pits it as well as being a luxury alternative to more conventional models such as the SEAT Ateca and the Nissan Qashqai. Whew! We've come to the end of today's video, dear friends, and I've got a little riddle for you. What kind of tree fits in your hand? Oh, I know. A palm tree. Yes. See you in our next video. Bye.